Okay, it's time for our lentil burger tutorial. Take your dried lentils and put them in a sauce pot with the water. Cover the pot, bring the water to a boil, turn the heat down to a low simmer, put your timer on 20 to 25 minutes, and keep the lid on. You can check them every once in a while to make sure that they haven't dried out or overcooked, but it's probably going to take 20 or 25 minutes. And then once they become soft and tender, you can take them off the heat, strain them in a colander, and let them cool until you're ready to process them with the other ingredients. In the meantime, you can take your generous cup of walnuts, toast those, and get those ready to chop. And then you'll take your red pepper and your onion and cut those into an even dice along with chopped garlic cloves. Put about a tablespoon of olive oil or safflower oil into your saute pan and put that on a medium-high temperature. Add your diced vegetables to the pan and let those cook for 5 or 10 minutes until they get nice and soft and they start releasing their flavors. Take those off heat and let those cool as well until you're ready to process everything. You might want to mix your ingredients in a stainless steel or plastic bowl before you put them into the food processor so that you don't have to over-process the ingredients. So you'll basically pour everything together. You'll put your lentils, your cooked vegetables, about 2 cups of dried oatmeal, salt, pepper, mustard, and mirin, and stir them together, put them in your processor, and then you want to be careful to pulse the processor and not just turn it on and let it run, because if you do that, you're going to turn it into a puree, and you don't want to do that. You want a texture that resembles a meatloaf mixture, maybe, not too wet, so you can form burgers out of it. So just pulse it a few times until the ingredients start pulling together, and then you'll take some kind of container, and I always line it with plastic wrap so it doesn't stick to the pan. Line it with plastic, and then take an ice cream scoop and scoop out your lentil patty. You don't want to handle them too much with your hands because it will get sticky, so try to use the edge of your spatula or a spoon or a knife and form your lentil burger patties into the pan. You can cook them right away, or you can cover them and stick them in the refrigerator if you're going to use them in a day or two, or they freeze really, really well if you want to stick them in the freezer. Make your patties, get them formed nicely, and then when you get ready to cook them, you'll just heat your saute pan, put a little oil in the bottom, or you can spray the pan with Pam, put it on medium-high heat, keep the burgers, brown them on each side, take about 10 minutes to cook them through, and your burgers are ready. We usually serve them on one of the sandwich thin rounds, which is high in fiber, has fewer calories than a hamburger bun. So you have a nice, good source of protein. They're very tasty. They're economical. I think kids would enjoy them too. My husband does not like beans, and he loves these lentil burgers. So try them. I think you'll like them, and they're just a good alternative to a meat burger. Enjoy.